Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yo, if you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have go inside the description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, one of us think that killing Frawty would be the end of it. Frawty local enemies are planning a massacre at the Gravediggers, which begins May 1st. So they are planning a massacre because they are not satisfied with the amount that they had killed Frawty. They want to kill others too. From information received and verified through sources inside the local police force in St. Mary, one thing is abundantly clear. Samuel Frawty Dixon dug his own grave long before the bullets ripped through his body. His downfall wasn't just because of his involvement in the coke trade and because him rip off Albert Bugsy Lindsay rip off the Colombian and them decided to kill Frawty. And although Frawty get rid of Albert Bugsy Lindsay, I will show you his killer in the deadly guns for drugs trade or the bloods on his hands. It was also because of his arrogance, stinginess. The man mean, that's why I'm dead. And the total disrespect for the very people who could have saved his life. Yeah man, the rank and file members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. That's how they must say, the police them, yeah. Frawty was known across St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas and surrounding parishes, not only as a criminal masquerading as a businessman, but a man who was meaner than a starving vulture. Yeah man, him give away prayers. His reputation, yeah man, that time reputation, tight-fisted, selfish, frugal to the bone. The man like a star rapper. Yes, he treated police officers, the same men and women who patrol the streets, where he operated his business with utter contempt, looking down on them as if they were beneath him. And in a country like Jamaica, where respect goes a long way and relationships are often your first line of defense, that was the deadliest mistake you could have made. Frawty did mean to the bone. If Frawty had half of the brains or a quarter of the sense, you would have taken a page from the playbook of Kenneth Skendon Black. Yeah man, that man they are looking right now. Yeah man, Kenneth Skendon Black, the leader of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization in Manchester. Him call all the shots there. Him no want in Manchester like how him say no want Peter Bunting and Mandeville. Him get rid of you. Love him or hate him. One thing you cannot deny about Skendon is that he knows how to play the game. Yeah, Frawty now, he may like that. Him too thief. Yeah, I mean, you know, for rob people for thief. Well, him do all of that too. But him, you know, him too smart and tight. I see him dead left all our billions them. No, Skendang now totally different. You understand? Him treat police officer the same men and women who patrol the street with the most respect. I saw him treat them Skendang. Yeah, but Frawty no. Frawty no, sir. Him ain't none of that. But Skendang played well. Skendang has survived this long. Not because he's untouchable, but because he understands the art of strategic generosity. He know how that work. Because he knows the Jamaican people, yeah, once you give them a certain amount, once them can come check you, especially police, he knows the police them not even look upon him say him a criminal or him a all drugs dealer and him a all political activist and all them thing and him responsible for the death of all the people. Them a look to him generosity and that take away all them crime. Everything because he never been arrested or detained or been named a person of interest by the police. Just like with Frawty. But the difference with Skendang now, him and the police, them know Frawty live from Mandeville. As them come in, everybody wants to be friends with Skendang because through them know say him have money. But not only that, not because through him have money. Him give it away to him, not keep it for himself. Because him get government contract and him involved in all kind of thing. But no, Frawty now sir, him hold on to everything. I see him get left everything. You understand? Skendang play it well. And that's why him survive. So in his hometown of Mandeville across Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland and Clarendon, Skendang make sure that the police force, especially the lower ranks, are well taken care of. Yeah man, I know him get free money from him, but free money can't done. But Frawty did richer than Skendang. Frawty was a billionaire, but him did mean. Him themselves compared to what you call about asset and all of them things. Frawty richer than Skendang right now. But he mean, that's why I'm dead. You understand? When Christmas come, this is why police, I tell you boy, police in in era 3 and era 1. When Christmas come, the police in those parish don't have to wonder if their kids will get a gift or if they'll receive a special envelope to brighten the holidays. From back to school time to national holidays, Skendang shares the spoils, greases the wheels and keeps the streets talking. But talking in his favor. Frawty on the other hand, him no share nothing. Him keep everything for himself. Instead of building a relationship, Frawty burn bridges. Instead of showing respect, he show disdain. But when the police go check him out in business place, him go there and him tell him say boy he's not there. If a policeman want even too tired for buy him place at 5% discount him again, him just greedy. Them say like, unlike Skendang, a police, I'm just him not even know the police will buy the 4 tire for him. And that police will have, for the rest of him life, Skendang, no care what Skendang do, him still rate Skendang. So on the fateful night when gunmen roll up on him, and Frawty, and let off 86 shots, not a single police patrol was anywhere nearby. Not one. No early warnings, no last minute call, because the truth is, nobody cared enough to intervene. He was on his own, stingy, mean and selfish. That's what killed Samuel Frawty Dixon. His money couldn't truly buy loyalty because he never invested in the people who could have at his back. When it mattered most, his empire was built on fear, not respect. His legacy, a cautionary tale. If you want to live long like a man like Skendang, you have to make sure you utilize the local police. You don't have to corrupt them. You just buy them. Call them licky. You just buy them. In none of that. Skendang might be a criminal, but Frawty was a fool. A fool who thought that power alone could protect him, forgetting that in Jamaica, power without respect is as useless as a gun without bullets. So let this lesson to every big spender and street boss who think they are untouchable. It's not just who you know, it's who's willing to look out for you when the shots start firing. And for Frawty, nobody was willing. That's why no police wasn't there. Them know him know, so them not kill him, you know. But if he was like a Skendang, you know many times Skendang supposed to dead, but guess what? Him have police around him 20, him buy them buy them, and when all fiend government in a power, and look, a Frawty government in a power, for Frawty a labor right, and the labor right, them not give the police to protect him, like how them not give police of all Chucky Brown, the one that are prison, the one that said himself a prison. He used to the ones Kenneth Black when the PNP in a power 24/7 live in yard with M16 and him protect him. The police are one and your muggle dog. That a Fidel Beckford, one ex-PNP police, them kill Cowboy, make them send him my departure alone. Because I know him still, him said himself, because you can't be police and bad man at the same time. Now Fidel Beckford a criminal police. What you mean? If you can't be police and be criminal at the same time, you have to choose up one of them. So when both of them collide, straight out departure alone. So now that Frawty is dead, yeah, enough people rejoice. You have so many people. You have all people who used to work with him. One of them real man, him a claim say boy him have involvement in it at the time. The next man, him a say him don't know nothing about it. So man, we have to take it away from the Colombians. I have to say them. So here we are. Samuel Frawty Dixon is no more. The self-proclaimed businessman, big time coke dealer. Ask Arbongos, guy. Arbongos first game gun, you know. Whether or not you want to believe it, Arbongos game gun in the 90s. Arbongos get all special branch to write all them report and all them things. Because so if you're corrupt, you're going to find people in an organization where corrupt on them things. You understand? So the self-proclaimed businessman, gun runner, drug trafficker, and wanna be untouchable, finally touched the wrong nerves. And now he's a headline in the obituary section. The man who once made people disappear has now vanished permanently. But Frawty didn't know that he could have disappear permanently too. Yeah man, courtesy of one of his many enemies and a team of highly paid assassins who executed him with military precision. Them never play with him at all. But I mean that's why I'm dead. So let's not sugarcoat it. Frawty wasn't taken out in a robbery gone wrong or random street beef. No sir. This was a well-planned execution. Yet, hey, look, when you rob the Colombian, them don't send summons, them send gunshot, bullets. You understand? The kind of hits that says, we waited, we watched, and now we are done watching. A clear message sent in over 80 spent shell. Frawty, your receipt is printed. And now, wait for it. His family is planning his grave digging for May 1st, 2025. But guess what? This isn't shaping up to be the usual grave digging celebration with, curry goat and rum, ball in hands in church hats. No, this is about to be a live action war zone. Two men who used to work for Frawty, men who were shot in previous hits but survive and have bones to pick and buffets to replay. Yeah man, what I mean? I saw them say, they are not bullets, them say buffets. Yeah, like a food, so them want more people. Them say, boy, oh, him dead now? Boy, our time now, you understand? So them want bullets to repair. Are reportedly involved in planning a retaliatory massacre at the grave digging. Yes, you heard it right. They plan to turn the grave digging into a firing range. If this doesn't sound like a scene from The Godfather, Kingston edition, I don't know what does. So now, here's what and where it gets. James Bond meets Yardy intelligence. The Jamaican security forces intercepted several phone calls. Yep, Big Brother is listening, and what they heard wasn't talk about funeral programs or florals arrangements. The chatter was about firearms, targeting and timing. The men were plotting a coordinated hit at the burial site with one goal in mind: turn the grave digging into a mass burial. And these aren't empty threats. These men, now enemies of the deceased, have nothing to lose and plenty of pain to unload. So now, here's the plot twist worthy of a Hollywood film. The Jamaican security forces aren't sitting this one out. This time, they are preparing to launch a preemptive strikes to neutralize the threats before the massacre unfolds. Yes, the cops have a plan to take out the hired guns before they get close to the cemetery gates. No more waiting for shots to be fired and bodies to drop. They are open to intercept, apprehend, and if necessary, eliminate. Because unlike Frawty, the people attending this grave digging didn't sign up for a shootout. So imagine that, Gravediggers needing security details. Who would have thought that digging a hole for a dead man would require a bulletproof vest and tactical backup? But that's what happened when the deceased left behind a legacy of blood, betrayal and broken alliances. This is where you realize criminals, terrorists and drug lords feel so emboldened in Jamaica. They believe they can wage war at a funeral, at a grave digging site. No respect for life, death or even sanctity of a final funeral. Even Frawty's ghost might need a flat jacket. So let's be clear, nobody shedding tears for Frawty, but at least his family. But the family of Melissa Creary, Jennifer Swell, Roger Deacon, Albert Bugsy, Lindsay and others, are any of the men who tried to wipe out, but that doesn't mean innocent people should die at his grave. This is a wake-up call for law enforcement and lawmakers. When gangsters feel empowered to turn funerals into firefight, it shows the state has lost too much ground to the gunmen. And this is exactly why Jamaica must stop glorifying these so-called businessmen who are nothing more than well-dressed butchers with bank accounts. So them are plan now to attack the people, the grave digging of this man. And this is so sad, because the people them who are going to dig the grave, them are get paid for do it. Some of them are do it voluntarily. Some of them, Frawty used to take care of them and all of these things. So you know, so as much as he was evil, there were other people that love him. Yeah, boy, may I tell you, it's just sad. How we reach a point as Jamaicans. Yeah, so you know, this is the channel that we have been telling you about. United we win, divided we lose. A call to action for all decent, ethical and truth-seeking people. Brothers and sisters, let's speak some truth. Division has always been the weapon of the wicked. The ultimate tragedy used by corrupt governments, dishonest leaders and power-hungry manipulators. They divide to conquer. They pit communities against each other. They turn neighbors against neighbor, tribe against tribe, race against race, because they know the terrifying power we hold when we are united under truth, justice and purpose. That's why united we win, divided we lose. It's not just a slogan, it's a movement, a philosophy, a rallying cry for every decent, ethical and truth-loving soul on this planet. We are all calling on you to be a part of something greater. This is not just another YouTube channel. This is an international platform that transcends borders, cultures and languages. It reaches across ocean and finds its way into the hearts, homes and minds of people like you. People who refuse to be manipulated. People who are hungry for truth. And people who stand for what is right, even when it's not popular. We believe in what is right, not who is right. That's what it's all about. So we expose what others are afraid to even whisper. So this channel reach across oceans and find its way into the hearts and minds of people like you, people who refuse to be manipulated. So we expose what others are afraid, because they themselves are afraid. We uplift voices that have been silenced. We connect the dots, several, reveal the agendas and show the patterns behind the lies that the mainstream buries. We cannot do it alone. Your subscription is more than just a click. It's a declaration that you are no longer asleep, that you refuse to be divided, that you see the power in unity, that you are choosing truth over propaganda, ethics over corruption, courage over silence. So I am personally inviting you, subscribe to United We Win, Divided We Lose channel, a home for truth seekers, the whistleblowers, the freedom fighters, and those who still believe in values and virtues and in victory through unity. Because remember, evil thrives when good people are silent and divided. But when we unite, we win, always. So join the movement. Click, subscribe and select all and let your voice be counted among the courageous. Well, who would have thought that, Frawty's local enemies are planning a massacre at the Gravedigging, which begins May 1st, 2025. Who remember when killing a man was the end of the story in Jamaica? Yes. Back in the good old bad days, not good days, no good days, when a man wanted you dead, he simply killed you, and that was it. Case closed, curtain down, end credits roll, simple, brutal, final, end of the story. So if you had an enemy and they put out the contract on your head, once the deed was done, everybody else went back to their business. Whether you were a don, a scammer, a gunman, a street hustler, when they got you, the chapter ended there. But not in 2025. Jamaica, no sir. These modern day criminals have no sense of limits, no boundaries, no line they won't cross. So welcome to the new era, funeral terrorism. Nowadays it's not just enough to just kill you. Oh no. No, they want to kill those who cry for you too, like Frawty. Yes, the mourners, the families, the friends, the baby mothers, even the man who cooked the curry goat for the night. Nobody safe. Imagine you show up at a grave digging thinking that you are going to say, "Boy, rest in peace, my brother." Only to find out that the real plan is rest in pieces. Because gunmen waiting in bushes have plans to turn the burial site into a shooting range. This is not crime anymore. This is terrorism, straight up terrorism, Jamaican style. Back in the days versus now, the comparisons nobody asks for. Back then, you're dead, then bury you, and the dance play, gone too soon. And back then, they never used to play the music and them thing, dead. The people sing, no matter what kind of life you live, you're a terrorist and you kill how much people. Them now the music, them just sing old time thing and them curry, them eat fried fish and bread and them drink cocoa tea or chocolate tea or whatever tea them or coffee what them prefer. That I night before you bury. Yeah. You dead, them bury you. And that's it. Them say, boy, you're gone too, so rest in peace. And as wicked as the person is, people at the night, them talk all kind of nice things about you. Them not talk about your wickedness, I understand. And even them talk about your wickedness, them talk about it as a good thing. Boy, how much people you kill, and your dads, and your this, and your that, and all kind of thing. Yeah, the level of terrorism, where them boast about. So enemies cross them legs, light cigarette and say, you see it there, mission accomplished. Now, alright, 2025, them say, no, you're dead. Your funeral turn war zone. Them bust shot over your casket or over your coffin while grandma ball and drop down in the mud. Pastor have a duck behind the pulpit like in their Gaza. It used to be one death per feud, but these modern day clowns want buy one get 5 free like it's some kind of twisted supermarket special. Criminality, gone to university, major in terrorism, minor in artlessness. So let's call it what it is. These aren't just bad men, these are artless terrorists. They have elevated criminality from badness to madness, and this is how a level of barbarism where not even the dead can rest in peace, and they are living, having to write their will before attending a funeral. It's as if these gunmen sit around and say, I just killed the man there. I kill the whole bloodline plus anybody with dear for light I can't go for him. What kind of sick mind think like that? Pure demonic behavior. So before you pull up at any funeral nowadays, bring a bulletproof vest, check the guest list twice, make sure the shooter isn't invited or shooters, keep your running shoes on just in case you have to duck and sprint behind the tombstone like it's champs 100 meters finals. And please avoid standing too close to the casket in Jamaica right now. The front row isn't always the VIP section, it's the easy target zone. So when a man can't even bury his dead without dodging bullets, that's not just crime, it's terrorism. The game has changed. This isn't about turf or revenge anymore. This is about instilling fear into entire communities. Jamaica, we can't call this badness anymore. No. This is terrorism with a Jamaican accent. Because when you live in a place where you have to ask, me see if we go grave digging, then we are no longer talking about crime. We are talking about war zone. Yeah, and that is what these people have elevated Jamaica to. Yeah man, a war zone. Yeah, so to those who think that they are honest criminals, let me leave you with this, and I want you to hear me clearly. There's no such thing as an honest criminal. That phrase is one of the biggest lies ever told on the streets. It's just like how them a tell us a man can be woman. Biggest lie that told you understand since the turn of the 21st century. It's a kind of self-righteous fantasy that some gangsters and scammers like to tell themselves so they can sleep better at night. But evil wrapped in silk suit is still evil. A snake in a tuxedo is still a snake. You can't murder people, run guns, traffic drugs and destroy lives, then turn around and say, but me honest, me straight, me not rob no poor man. Foolishness. That's like saying me only poison the water a little bit, so me still a good man. Wrong is wrong. You can't kill your way out to righteousness. Yeah, you can't kill your way to righteousness. So take a look, a good look at Samuel Frawty Dixon, the perfect example. Some people out there will try to talk nice about him, saying, well, him did help out some youth, him did give back to the community, but tell that to the family of Melissa Creary, whose daughter never came home. Tell that to Jennifer Swale's people, who watched their loved one cut down by gunfire at a car wash. Tell that to Roger Deacon's family, who had to bury their son after he was executed like an animal. Tell that to Albert Bugs Lindsay, the man who robbed him coke. Yes, and say boy, I rob him, get robbed, then all of a sudden you see him with big vehicle and a expand. And say boy, I thief them thief it, or him thief it. And then to do and others, there's so many others. So do you think they care about how many school bags Frawty gave out to back to school time? Blood money can't wash away murder. Dirty hands can't get clean with charity. And for those so-called honest killers who are talking and walking around bragging that they only kill certain people as if there's a noble way to end a human life, stop fooling yourselves. The only people supposed to be bragging and boasting about sending people to the departure lounge are the police and the security force when themselves killers there. What you mean? Yes, you feel good for us that boy they kill how many people, and you are the one to take him out as a member of the security and send him straight to the departure lounge. Not for him to go to prison, for him to plot for kill others. No, you send him straight there, end him career before career take off. That days must come to an end where a guy about him a count on 5, 6 and them a say boy no, if you kill one person, you don't get the chance to murder a second. Straight to the departure lounge. The truth is, you are just killers with excuses. Whether you kill one man or 100, and you are not a hero, you are a coward who trade life for power, respect or revenge. So here's the reality. There's no honest criminals. None. None. Just criminals who haven't been caught yet. Some wear chains, some wear fake dread like Vibes Cartel, and some of them are Rasta like Buju Banton who sell coke. Some wear ties and false dread and glasses like Dirty Beanie Man. Some run streets like Zeeks, Tesha Miller, Black Man. Some run offices, but wickedness is still wickedness, no matter how you dress it up. So the next time you hear a man proudly call himself an honest bad man, remind him of this. Honest men don't need guns to prove their point. Honest men don't bury secrets 6 feet deep. Honest men don't build their empires on the bones of the innocent. You can't call yourself honest while walking on the blood of your brothers and sisters. The grave doesn't care how honest you thought you were. The judgment will be the same. In the end, remember this. A criminal with manners is still a criminal. A criminal with a smile is still a criminal. And evil, no matter how well dressed, is still evil. And we say that without any apologies. So Frawty, the end has come, and now we're in the last chapter of it. And it's still not over because they still want blood. Blood of the innocent people who are just related or affiliated with the man. But the security forces are planning to eliminate and send those to the departure lounge by using preemptive strikes. Preemptive strike save life, and we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel support preemptive strike. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.